Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to issue 17 of the comic section. I am your host, Jason, alongside my talented co-host,
Lil CO.
What's going on, Lil CO?
Nothing much, man. I had a giant burrito today and guacamole, so I'm like in top peak form right now.
Peak form. Some guacamole?
I love guacamole.
Yeah? How's your breath?
It's not great.
It's not great?
It's not good.
That's
it's
how
very
it is.
oniony, so I'm glad I'm way over here and you're way over there.
It's cool. I get it. Because you know the best foods always leave your breath smelling the worst.
It's
you
true.
know?
This is true.
That is true. That is true. Shout out to that microphone that's getting all that guacamole breath. And for the next people who come in here who got to use the mics.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, but that's what we do it for, man. We do it for this awesome podcast. Let's go and get into it, all right?
Yeah.
Let's get into our breaking news headlines.
Now, I thought I already done told y'all to get off my property, okay? So if y'all want to get crazy, we can get crazy. Now, the cops are already on their way. Hey, 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 hey!
Oh, yeah, CO. We just came from seeing Us
Yes.
past weekend, and Us is breaking all types of box office records.
It's true.
It's amazing. We'll
I'm
get
very
into
proud.
it.
I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. 70 million, over 70 million. And I mean, that's record breaking right there.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like for an original story. It's not like a Star Wars that's already a pre-established.
Right.
An original movie, it was like the best.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's huge news. And looks like it's still going to be up there too, because, this weekend we got Shazam, and those types of movies, it's going to do what it does.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm interested to see how it's going to hold up along
year.
with those releases. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But Us, we'll get into our reviews. I don't want to give too much away right at the top of the show.
Yeah.
But let's just say we're both in good moods.
Yeah.
We'll just say that,
I
right?
feel real good about
Feel
it.
really good. Feel really good. And also, for all of our Spider-Man fans, go ahead and move into this big news. Over the weekend, Tom Holland, he dropped a little tidbit on Twitter saying, hey, look out, something's coming. And something did. I thought it was going to be a trailer, but I'm glad it wasn't a trailer. It was some awesome Far From Home posters.
Yeah, they were really cute. Oh, they were so like on theme. I feel like with the mood and the vibe of especially Spider-Man, but
Right.
Far From Home.
Yeah.
I love it. He's like on vacation, Spidey on vacation.
Just hanging out, chilling. I like it.
I love that one where he's hanging and he's like looking at the little like map book.
Right.
I thought
Just
that was
like
adorable.
right there. Yeah, man. I thought it was cool. And I'm happy that it was a poster because, again, Endgame's coming. We're waiting to see how he comes out of the whole snap. And I'm just waiting, man. But these posters are a good little
yeah, like get you excited.
yeah, like appetizer.
Yeah, I saw that like when they put out the official synopsis for Spider-Man. So it seemed or for Far From Home. So it
Yeah.
seems to have confirmed that Far From Home will have happened after Endgame.
Right.
So it makes sense that they're dropping these 3 posters on us to get us still excited so that we're still talking about it. But they don't want to give us too many spoilers because it does have to do with Endgame. So
Ooh, I'm excited.
but yeah, it's confirmed. So
Hey.
everybody's listening who didn't believe me owes me some money.
Uh-oh.
You can just send it to the comic section.
There we go. That's right. We need a Cash App.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Let's go ahead and get that started, guys. Let's get a Cash App in so we can get that money. And also, looks like other awesome news, My Hero Academia. And you're rocking a My Hero Academia shirt for all of our fans watching on YouTube.
It's got my beautiful broccoli sun on it.
I see. You know what, though? You already know my beef with him. I love him. I love Izuku.
But he cries too
But he
much.
cries way too much.
Is he breaking gender stigmas by crying a lot? Because he's a boy.
That's a good point right there. We're getting into a deep dive right now. Some psychological warfare going on.
I've heard a lot of people say they're like his quirk is crying.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, goodness. I mean, I'm still catching up.
Yeah.
I'm still catching up. And it's good that I am catching up because there's a new movie that's going to be set later this year.
Yes, baby. So surprisingly, shockingly to everyone who's been following My Hero Academia, after the huge success of Two Heroes, the animated film that did come out in theaters, which was awesome.
Yeah.
They obviously was a big successful event, so the company is going forward and they're making a second movie. It's supposed to be coming out in winter of this year.
Ooh.
Probably December, probably the last second.
Yeah.
Probably around Christmas. That'd be a nice little gift to all of us.
Awesome Christmas gift.
But yeah, they haven't confirmed. We don't know any plots. any storylines kind of going on, which makes sense because season 4 doesn't come out for My Hero Academia until October.
Okay.
So if this movie does the same thing like the other one did, where it tied into the middle of the season, like it was a story that wasn't explored, then we'll need that season 4 before we can see
before
the
you
movie.
see that. Got it.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really excited. It's awesome to see anime really picking up track here in the States, so much so that they feel like they can, like Hello Kitty, for example, that live action.
Right.
I'm sorry, the animated movie they want to do.
Animated movie, yeah.
Like that's cool that they think it's worthwhile enough to be making this content for us. Because I like anime, so
I can't tell.
right. So I'm excited. That's really good news, and hopefully it's good news for future stuff too.
I'm excited. Come on, my hero, Izuku. I need you to just come on, man. But I'm with you.
He cries less, though. I will say that he starts to toning it down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Shout out to My Hero Academia. And we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to take you back in time, which is ironic because this movie is known for that. And I'm feeling super nostalgic. You already know how I get to my nostalgic, my 90s. Yeah, there we go. Bill and Ted, baby, they're coming back. Bill and Ted 3, Face the Music. It's happening. Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure. You don't remember that, do you? No, you're kind of young.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen a Bill and Ted movie?
I know it exists, but I do not know the comedic side of Keanu Reeves.
Oh, well, you have to go back and check it out, man. It's cool. You got plenty of time.
I don't know. I feel like I've got this certain image of him in my mind.
You still got John Wick and
I got John
Neo.
Wick and Matrix and
my man from Speed.
Yeah, all the great stuff that he's done.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
And he's done like a bunch of indie movies too, where he's like a regular dude. So I don't know. I just think that I've got a different idea of him now.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you nostalgia fans are getting to enjoy it.
Oh, man, I am so excited. Matter of fact, you could hear it from them because they actually announced it on YouTube. Yeah, so you can check out this clip right here.
Hi, I'm Alex Winter.
And I'm Keanu Reeves. And together, we are
Wild Stallions. And we are here at the Hollywood Bowl, where we'll never play.
Never play.
Oh. But we're here to announce something.
Yes. We want to say thank you to you, the fans.
We do.
Because it looks like we might
actually,
hopefully,
make a movie this summer.
Bill and Ted 3.
Face the Music.
Yes.
And it is all because of you guys, and so we owe you a huge debt of gratitude, and we wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
And be excellent.
Be excellent.
Yes, CEO. Do you feel it a little bit?
No.
Oh, all right.
Sorry.
I mean, at least
I am not the intended audience.
I know. I'm trying to make you one of the audience members. I want you in the seat next to me when it happens. I want you to get excited.
Oh, no.
No? All right. Okay. Well, at least you're honest about it.
It's true.
I guess, And also, we're going to keep it on the nostalgia train, man.
Yes.
He-Man. It's happening. That's right, guys. Live action Sony is actually doing the remake of Masters of the Universe, and they already casted their He-Man, Noah Centineo.
Yeah.
I hope I'm saying his name right. Probably not. But, he looks, he doesn't look like He-Man to me yet.
Well, he's young, right?
He's very young. Yeah.
So maybe they're planning on building like a franchise with him.
I think so. Makes sense.
But yeah, bulking up's not hard.
Yeah.
And especially, I mean, I'm not like super familiar with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's been in some more modern teenage kind of shows and movies and stuff. But
right.
He's a young guy. He's got plenty of time. He can just, he's got like everything going for him, so it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, I'm excited. He-Man. Because you love She-Ra. You love the She-Ra.
I love the show. It was really cool.
The show is amazing, for all the ladies out there who love that series. Well, you're going to see the He-Man, back in the 80s, like this old school clip right here. That's right, CEO. I have the power. That's what he is.
Oh, boy.
He-Man.
Very cheesy.
Came out in the 80s. It was supposed to be cheesy.
I know. I'm just
Everything
saying.
was cheesy in the 80s.
I'm pointing it out. Pew, pew, pew,
okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right. And also, looks like we have some unfortunate news for all of our Supernatural fans. Or maybe it's about time. You want to talk about it?
Before we talk about it, let's show the viewers this clip real quick.
All right.
Hey guys, Jared, Jensen, and Misha here, and we have some big news that we wanted y'all to hear from us.
We just told the crew that though we're very, very excited about moving into our 15th season, it will be our last. 15 years of a show that has certainly changed my life. I know it's changed these two guys' life.
Yeah, we've cried some tears, and we'll cry some more.
But we're going to save the emotion for next season.
Grateful, and we'll work all the emotion into next season.
We talked about this in advance. We're like, let's not get emotional about it. Let's just try to be cool. And
he's hanging on for dear life, I know.
We love you guys, and this family is not going anywhere, even though the show will come to an end.
I will say this, a little word from Mr. Eric Kripke, the creator of this world and these characters, that in a show about family, it is amazing, and it is the pride of his life that it became family. So thank you guys for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, why are you laughing?
Because it's over. The evil has been defeated.
Wow. Yeah. Are you? So you're laughing at the fact that this is over?
Yes, I'm sorry. I think it's terribly funny. It's like, listen, it is absolutely abnormal for any TV show, animated or live action, to get 15 seasons.
Okay.
So especially a live action show to get 15 is like unheard of.
Yeah.
So they're lucky it even lasted as long as it did, and it's mostly because the two actors, the main leads, are attractive, and their fan base is absolutely rabid, and has been watching it despite the fact that they ran out of stories like 5 seasons ago.
You know what they did? Because I do remember a few shows or a few of the runs where they kept trying to find God,
right?
And they found him. And then it wasn't really God, it was somebody else. They were fighting the devil, and they beat the devil, and then the devil's people got mad at the devil. It was all about a rebellious type thing. So a lot of that's been going on, but it looks like they're finally tying everything up. So, you know, this season, it's going to be the end.
Thank God.
I see what you did there.
You know, I got some criticism from some of our listeners because they were like, it's your fault. You spoke it into existence, and they canceled it like 2 weeks after you talked about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen. So shout out to Tanya and Aaron because they brought this to my attention. I appreciate you.
Oh, they stepped to you?
They came to me and were like, did you hear the news? And I was like, no. And they were like, well, because you talked about it, so you made it happen.
Yeah.
And, listen, at the end of the day, a 15-year-long run is pretty great. You nailed it.
All right.
So I think they deserve a break. I mean, I know that the main actors, they're like married. They have kids.
Yeah.
Season 14, if I'm correct, had less episodes than normal because they were trying
family
to
life and trying to balance
accommodate,
that out. Right.
You know? So it's like, let those guys move on.
Yeah.
Let them either stop or keep, do something else that's not so demanding.
I got you.
So
that paycheck's going to be
I'm sure they're fine.
I think so.
I'm sure they'll get tons of royalties from like reruns.
For sure.
The CW forever.
Yeah, that's good money right there. All right, well, looks like we'll have to wait and see. Supernatural season 15 is going to be over. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to Shazam. I love him so much. He's so underrated. He's this little orphan kid, and he gets the powers of Shazam. And maybe since it shows that he's in his orphan home, he'll get all his friends become Shazam too in the comics, because like all his friends kind of become quasi-Shazams. I don't remember their names exactly. And I really like the actors that are playing Shazam and his friend, and they look adorable.
All right, guys, it is now time for Coming Soon previews. We got a lot of things that are coming soon, and we'll be waiting and bunching at we're so excited. I can't even, oh man. And you already know which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about Avengers, baby, Endgame.
Yes.
Theo, how you feeling about this?
Oh my gosh, I have so many feelings just welling up inside of me. I want to talk about it, but before we talk about it, let's cut to the featurette and show you guys what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Imagine if, for the first time, our heroes all lost.
Everyone's doing their best to keep their head above water, but it's kind of a losing battle. We lost, and we're not used to losing.
People are kind of still coming to grips with it.
Natasha is a little bit hardened from what she's had to go through.
They've truly leveled us, not just literally, but morally and emotionally.
There was no other way.
The good thing is it's always easier to build people back up after they've been broken down. Man, that's what Marvel's great at doing. It's that shred of hope everyone's looking for.
We're in the end game now.
I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
Oh, man. See? My, like, goosebumps are going crazy right now. We lost.
Listen, after I watched that, I told everyone near me.
Yeah.
Don't watch
it.
it.
We lost. Just that from, like, the title of it, just like, oh, man. Yeah, we got to get this W, man.
They coming for your feelings.
They are.
Don't watch that featurette, guys.
Yeah, don't watch the featurette. And, also they put up some awesome new posters.
Yes.
That's all over the place. A lot of people are already making memes out of it. You already know how the internet go, of all of it. And actually, I posted one of my boy T'Challa. It's dark and gray. And, of course, we all know what that meant. He was one of the people that got dusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it hurts my heart. And also so many others like Star-Lord and Gamora and Spider-Man. And
I loved it. I thought it was very creative.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too.
And it was a very smart way, like, because, we're a month out, so it's getting us hyped up, getting us excited and everything without having to drop a trailer, because that's probably what they would have done, but they don't want to spoil anything more.
Yeah.
But there was one tiny spoiler in the posters, and the reveal was that Valkyrie is going to be a big part of Endgame.
I'm excited.
We knew that she survived the initial contact with Thanos destroying the ship, but we didn't know if she was going to be in the movies or if she got dusted.
Yeah.
We just didn't know.
Right.
So it's been confirmed she's going to be in the movie. Super exciting. But another thing that was confirmed that was also a rumor, Shuri, she was dusted.
You know what?
So I'm devastated.
I don't know if I believe that one.
Well, I mean, they have been known to give us some red herrings.
Right. And also,
but I do believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Because I think that she would give them too much of an advantage.
If she were still around.
If she were still around. So they had to kind of take her off the field as a player. So
okay. We'll see. I don't know if I believe it all that much because they said in the trailer, that ain't really the movie. A lot of people are saying, like, don't trust the trailer at all.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's like a lot of just like misdirection and all of that. So
yeah, Marvel's like they're kings and queens of that. They did that with Thor's eye. We all know that,
right? They did that in Infinity War with the Hulk running in Wakanda,
right?
Like that never happened, and all of that. So okay, well, we'll have to wait and see, man. We only got a few weeks away. Literally only a few weeks away.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. 3 hours long. Are you going to sit through it? Yes, I am. The whole 3 hours. I'm going to be chilling. Feet up, snacks in my hand.
I'm going to try. But I have to pee like every 10 minutes. So I'm not going to make it. My spouse said that they're going to try to dehydrate themselves on purpose before the movie.
I like that plan.
So that they don't have to use the bathroom.
Like
that's
plan.
How crazy
this
movie is making us.
I like that plan.
I'm excited.
I'm going to have to do the same. Also, another thing that I'm super excited about, Hulu's Runaway Season 3 trailer dropped.
What are you talking about? What?
Yes. Yeah, I like that. I love
the dinosaur.
I like the dinosaur, man.
Oh, it was so tongue in cheek, and it was very like in the spirit of the show. And just a really fun way to kind of be like, yes, we've heard your whining on the internet.
Right.
It's coming. Just give us a second.
Just give us a second, guys. We're coming. It's coming soon. So, and I like the fact that we still don't know what's going on in the trailer.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening.
No plots revealed, so I like that.
It's kind of like, hey, guys, just letting you guys know y'all could chill. It's coming. So, super excited about that. Another thing that we're both super excited about.
Yes.
I mean, Jordan Peele's been killing it.
Obviously, we have become humongous fans of Jordan Peele.
Yes. Big time, big time. And of course, Twilight Zone. Oh.
Yes, it's coming very soon, very soon. So they dropped a trailer on us for a special called The Comedian. So, but yeah, it looks dark. I like how it's almost like a deal with the devil kind of storyline. But
I got Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan might be the devil in this. He might be. How he was setting everything up, like,
wow, Tracy Morgan being evil is like, I've never seen that.
I like that.
That's fun.
Yeah.
But here comes Jordan Peele. I mean, he's always been known for his comedic roles, so
that's true.
You never know what's going to happen.
Now, are you? Is that going to force you to go ahead and get
No.
that? You ain't going to get the CBS All Access?
No.
No?
I'm not doing it. I'm not buying. Let's make that. Beside the other slogan for the show is going to be if you don't like it, you're not the intended audience.
Okay.
And the other slogan is going to be I'm not buying another streaming service.
You're not buying another streaming service. Okay.
I've had it.
All right. You're done with it. Okay. Well, here's one thing that dropped on us that I didn't expect.
Yeah, for real.
For all of our young viewers or for all of our people who have young kids who adore this show, because I know of the show from my little sister who loves this show to death, and I'm talking about Dora the Explorer. She's getting the movie Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Check out the trailer if you don't believe me.
Cousin Diego, you're so skinny and tall.
You are way more energetic than I remember. Dora, this isn't the jungle. It's high school. It's life or death. Keep a low profile.
Just be yourself. Excuse me? I'm kind of stuck.
And just be cool, Dora.
Okay, what is this?
Oh. Where did you transfer from?
The jungle.
Here's the scavenger hunt list. Team up in groups of 4.
Hola, Dora.
Let me go!
You'll help us find your parents and the lost city of gold.
Where are we? All I see is jungle.
I see 3 mercenaries, armed.
Oh, look. Dora brought a knife on the field trip, everybody.
Boots!
Of course, she knows this monkey.
Yes, Theo?
I'm absolutely gobsmacked by this.
Yeah.
I think they've been talking about that for a really, really long time. That was like at the same time the Kim Possible rumors, like the live action
I heard about
movie,
that rumor. Okay.
Like was going to happen. They did. They made it.
They did?
Yeah. I don't know if it's out yet, but there's a trailer for it.
Seriously? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to have to do some digging on that one then.
But yeah, those were like happening kind of at the same time, like where there was rumors.
Yeah.
But, they did like, what was it, an SNL sketch?
They
made fun of that.
Yeah.
The idea of making that.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like shocked that they actually did it. And it looks awesome. Like, you remember, we were like laughing about it when we watched it.
Yeah, I was
This
surprised.
is going to be dumb. This
Yeah.
is going to be bad. Because it's for kids. But like, she pulled out the biggest knife I've ever seen.
No, yeah. This is a far cry from the Nickelodeon, kid, like with Nick Jr. version.
Yeah, it's Nick Jr. It's like, this movie has got to be T for teen.
It
Like,
has to be.
And then I saw that, what's his name? The Machete actor.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's the voice of Boots.
Yes. Yes.
Like, what?
I think Danny Tresaio. Oh, I'm messing up his name. But yeah, that was amazing seeing that.
Yeah.
And just seeing how they're taking it, because she's in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a whole different look and different vibe. So I'm interested, man. I'm intrigued by it.
I'm interested. And I'm shocked by that.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see, man. Have to wait and see.
But that's going to come out in August. So
it's not too long.
This year,
Yeah. All right. Cool. Summertime. Definitely a great movie to bring the kids. But yeah, a lot of knives,
life-threatening situations.
Yeah. I'm like, I hope Dora makes it.
She don't care.
All right.
Her
cool.
friends, I don't know about her friends.
Her friends didn't look all that prepared. Another great thing that's popping: scary stories to tell in the dark. How you feel about that?
I feel some type of way.
You feel about why?
Because I'm scared.
Okay, well, you want to let the people know about the trailer?
Yeah, man. Let's drop it right now.
Hey.
This town has told stories about me. Horrible stories. But they don't realize I have scary stories of my own.
Sarah Bellows. Tell me a story.
Sarah Bellows' book, where the stories write themselves and it all comes alive.
You don't read the book. The book reads you.
Oh, man. Theo, have you ever read the books?
Yeah, when I was younger. I think I still have it on my bookcase.
You do?
Yeah, because I'm really cool.
No, that is cool. But
I keep a lot of my old books from childhood.
That's what's up. You know what I did? I threw that book out.
Which is fair.
That book is creepy. That book still creeps me out. Those drawings and illustrations, nah, fam. I'm not looking at that book at night. Bump that. Only in the daytime. And bright and sunny. I'm talking about high noon daytime. I ain't even trying to risk afternoon reading. Okay. And just seeing how they're adapting that to actual live action, that's very interesting. And seeing how it looks, oh man.
That girl's pimple on her cheek. Oh my God. Oh,
and it was moving.
God.
Yeah, man. Moving around.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal. And I'm super psyched again to see, they're selling this real hard, but it's like produced by Guillermo del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really glad to see that he's got his hands in it because I feel like he's another one of those kings of horror and supernatural movies and stuff like that. So,
right.
It looks like it's going to be great. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
As a horror fan.
Horror fan, yo. Yeah. And that's coming out this year as well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be scary. Scary summer on the way.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see, guys.
Okay. My favorite hero is Spoiler from DC Comics because even though she's really young and she's still and her dad's like a supervillain, she still wants to make her city better. And even when she gets pregnant, she still works to make her city a better place. And she works alongside Robin and Black Bat.
All right, it is time for us to give you guys our review for Us. Yes. Okay, so you saw it before me. I saw it after you.
Did.
What's your thoughts on Us?
Oh my gosh. I absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan of, and I think everybody needs to remember this, it's a psychological thriller movie as opposed to just a straight up horror, jump scares, blood, gore, blah blah blah. I mean, there's still some of that, but it's definitely very cerebral. It's going to make you think, and there's pieces where you kind of have to glue things back together and figure out what's happening. So it was awesome. I loved every second of it. I mean, the acting was absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. I did not realize, I don't know why I didn't, but Lupita and what's his name? Is it
Winston Duke?
Winston Duke, thank you. They had to play their opposing characters too at the same time.
Yeah.
And she was absolutely the standout.
Mm-hmm.
Her red character and her Adelaide character, she portrayed both perfectly, absolutely stunning facial expressions, and even the voice was kind of interesting. So I loved it. It was fantastic. It was freaking haunting. I'm still spooked by it.
Okay.
It was the day after, and then the day after that, I was literally laying in bed awake thinking about it for 2 nights after I saw it.
Ooh.
No joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something very primal about it, very raw and exposing. So I felt traumatized after I watched it. But yeah, it was great. I loved it. I highly recommend it. If you like psychological thrillers, then this is going to be the one for you. Jordan Peele knocked out of the park once again.
There you go. And you know what? I echo those same thoughts. I swear to you guys, man, when I saw it, it's one of those movies, if you haven't seen it, please go see it. But it's definitely one of those movies, like you said, you'll be thinking about it. You'll be thinking about, the hidden symbols that are within the movie. Just like with Get Out, you have your deeper meanings behind. Get Out was more on the surface. So you kind of, it was right in your face.
It was more, it was more straightforward with its meaning.
Right. This movie, you think you might know, but then after talking with people, because this is one of these movies where outside the theater, there was literally a group of people who don't even know each other. They're like, yo, so what do you think this meant? And, I should have seen that coming. I didn't know until this happened and that. So it's definitely one of those movies. It's really, really good. Now, also, there's some people who didn't like it because of the fact, I read some people who were saying that they didn't really get it. And for those people, I can kind of see where they're coming from. If they're looking for a direct, scary
well, if you're looking,
film.
I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for this movie to spoon feed you and tell you everything, that's not what you're going to get here.
It's not it.
I feel like that movie had at least 5 different interpretations. There's definitely a lot, because those, I don't want to spoil anything, but everything that happens in that movie is very relatable and to many different types of people.
Yeah.
So you're going to get these conflicting, this is what I thought it was about. This is what I thought it was about.
Yeah.
So you have to walk away with that in mind, that your perception of it is going to be different than other people's.
Yeah.
I had an idea of what I thought it was about. So when I went home, I kind of read some other some other ideas that people had cooking, some symbolism and stuff like that.
Right.
That's a good thing. It's like you just said, it's generating a conversation. It's getting people talking to each other.
I love those.
And I'm sure that absolutely makes Jordan Peele's day to know that he did that.
Starts a conversation. That's it, guys. So yeah, my review, loved it. definitely go see it. And I'm excited to see what other people have to say. Because I know there's a lot of people who still haven't seen it. They were kind of waiting for the first crowd reactions. Definitely go check it out. You got your seal of approval from the comic section. Go check it out.
Yes, and I highly recommend. Actually, I really recommend watching it in theaters. If you have this opportunity, please go watch it in theaters. It was absolutely stunning on the big screen. And if you can, go with a group of friends.
Right.
The reactions from everyone else in the audience, and even like from your friends like sitting beside you, just absolutely makes it. But that's just me.
There you go. That's what it is. Go check out Jordan Peele's Us in theaters now.
I like Venom because he likes to bite. Because the movie, it has them fighting a lot, and he has to go through like different characters, like a dog, a bunch of different people, and Iron Man because he has a bunch of different suits.
All right, CO, it's time for us to take a trip to the comic book store so you can let us know what's all the good new comics that's coming out.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so scared for everyone. It's a lot, but I'm gonna try to keep it, as basic and simple as possible. But basically, the big thing with DC Comics this week is that Detective Comics reached its 1000th issue. Now, I talked about this a little bit last week, which was awesome.
Yeah.
This is the second time an American comic has ever done that. It'll probably be the last time for a couple of years. But yeah, 1000th issue for Batman. It's been 80 great years of Batman.
Yeah.
But this was a huge comic. It was $9.99. I think it had like 96 pages.
Wow.
And it not only obviously is it, the 1000th issue, but it was technically the first appearance of a character, the Arkham Knight, who we've all seen in the video games, but has never existed in comic book form.
Right.
So this was his first appearance, and then then there's like a mystery of who he is, because in the video games it was Jason Todd.
Right.
And obviously Jason Todd is Red Hood, so it's a great book. I highly recommend picking it up.
Okay.
It had like either 10 to 12, depending on your store, variant covers that you could choose from. 9 of them were like the decades. So you had the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. It was really cool. Big name artists, Capullo, Steranko, Jock, a bunch of really great artists. So basically, this is an awesome collectible comic. It is a piece of comic book history now.
Yeah.
So run out and grab it before they're gone, because I know those decade ones, for example, will be gone before you know
Pretty fast. Okay. All right.
So new from Marvel this week now is a little bit of a throwback. Of course, they can't let DC do anything without meeting them halfway.
Yeah, you can't take all the shine.
Can't take all that shine. So Marvel did this really cool thing where they actually reprinted an iconic issue of The Incredible Hulk.
Ooh.
It was number 181.
Okay.
It is the first appearance of Wolverine.
Hey, all right.
So apparently there's not a lot of these where they've reprinted it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think the original comic can get you like $50-$60.
Okay.
So this way you can actually read the iconic moment where this awesome character shows up without paying the collector's price. But yeah, pick it up. It's the, I think it's called a facsimile edition. And what's really cool about this is obviously not only does it have the original storyline in it, but it has even the original ads and stuff like that.
Oh,
the
really?
Original cover art and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's really cool. But yeah, definitely run in and pick that up, because they're probably not going to make more, and they're never probably going to do this again. So hurry in and pick that baby up.
Get those. All right. What else we got?
So we have 2 new number ones for independent comics this week that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
The first one is Glow.
Glow.
The gorgeous ladies of wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, you might be familiar with that if you are a wrestling fan. If you are not, you might recognize that name from the Netflix original TV show that just recently came out in the past few years.
Yeah.
It's an awesome show. If you don't like wrestling, you can still watch. I never really was into wrestling, and I watched it, and I'm crazy about it now.
Yeah.
It's awesome, especially if you're like a cosplayer. Like, you don't realize all the costuming and makeup and storytelling and stuff that goes into wrestling.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a brand new comic. It takes place in the world of the TV show, so it's in addition to that, which is awesome.
Cool.
But just explores the characters and their lives a little bit more, and it's really cute.
Yeah.
Like, the art style is very bright and colorful, just like the show. And it's kind of cartoony, so it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Awesome.
highly recommend it. If you like the show, if you like wrestling, go pick that up.
Go get it. Yeah.
The next big thing for independent comics this week, and we have already actually mentioned it, is Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Number one.
Now, we're crazy about Sabrina because we love the Chilling Adventures on Netflix, which
very much.
is awesome.
It is awesome.
But in the wake of the popularity of the show, they are bringing back Sabrina. This comic is a little more... It pulls a little bit from both.
Okay.
From the original, like, comedic, sitcom-y kind of content.
Right.
And the darker stuff of the Chilling Adventures. So it meets you right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can read more about Sabrina and, her powers and who she is and stuff.
Okay.
I think it's rated T for teen, so it's not for kids.
Right.
But it's really great. I love the artwork. It's really lush and good. So definitely recommend it.
Awesome, man. So we got some good ones this week. For Detective Comics 1000, The Incredible Hulk number 181 reprint, Glow number 1, and Sabrina the Teenage Witch number 1. Make sure you guys go to your local comic book stores. Go pick that up. Shout outs to Soundwave Comics, always treating us so well. Thank you so much. And again, make sure you go to your comic book store, support, and pick up those comics, man. I'm excited for those.
I think the movie I'm most excited to see is going to be Dumbo, just because that was one of my favorites as a kid. But there's a lot of stuff that's wrong with it now that I'm an adult and I rewatch it. So I'm hoping they'll fix those. And I'd like to just see the live animation on it, the acid trip scene. Just want to see what I'm excited to see what they got going on.
All right. So also to add on to the new comic book day and all of that, we got the Chicago Comic Entertainment Expo and a lot of new things that happen or that's coming, right?
Yep,
so
yep.
You want to let them know what's happening?
Yes. C2E2 is one of the biggest shows around. So they do a lot of their smaller like comic book announcements. Mm-hmm. Because they announce like TV shows and movies at like San Diego and New York Comic Con. So this is for us comic book readers and comic book fans. They announced some information about the War of Realms event that's coming this summer for Marvel.
Okay.
Now we already know that's coming. It's like, I think actually it's next week. Something like that. Not summer, but I guess spring.
Springtime.
It's a spring event.
Yeah, spring event. All right.
But basically a huge storyline where, that it's like space characters in even the Earth Avengers like mixing and fighting. So it's going to be huge. I highly recommend going to your local comic book store. Ask them where you can jump on. Because there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on, like solo characters with the storyline and then the storyline itself.
Okay, I like it.
But then they announced some new things that we didn't know were coming. We have the House of X.
Yeah, man, House of X.
So that might sound familiar to you, especially as a fan.
Yes,
because that sounds like House of M, which was the story back in the day. So
right.
We don't know. They're keeping the storyline top secret.
I like it.
We have no idea except for that clue, which is House of M. So maybe it has something to do with that.
Right.
All we know is that it's going to change the landscape of X-Men. It'll probably be a little bit of a soft reboot for X-Men because, they've got a lot going on with those characters. Maybe try to figure out which teams are which, and because there's some people who are from the past living in the present. It's like they just need to clean house a little bit.
Yeah. I feel you.
This is coming. It should be coming in the summer, so I think it's like July.
Okay.
But also included in the House of X's Powers of X.
Ooh.
I'm sure that'll be a tie-in.
Like a tie-in to that as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we'll see. Again, they're kind of keeping everything close to the chest, but we shall see.
Ooh, all right.
Now, the other big exciting thing from Marvel was Absolute Carnage.
Hey!
So Carnage is back. Of course, we're not shocked by this because they greenlit the movie. It's coming. Right. It's happening.
It's happening.
So basically they're going to have a standalone solo title for Carnage, which is exciting. And it's going to be written by Donny Cates.
Ooh.
Donny Cates is a big powerhouse right now in the writing community. He's still working on Venom, which has been a huge smash hit. We've been selling out all the time.
Selling out all over. I've been seeing it. Yeah.
It's been going crazy, but we should expect that sometime in August. But
awesome.
I can tell you that the prelude essentially to the storyline will be happening on Free Comic Book Day.
Okay.
Now, if you're not familiar with Free Comic Book Day is an event that comic book stores across the nation participate in. It is the first Saturday of May every single year.
Yeah.
So they're going to put out a comic that's called Spider-Man/Venom.
Okay.
And apparently that will be a prelude to Carnage.
Awesome.
So if you are a collector, you're going to want to get that free comic so you can, obviously have it for your collection. But also if you want to read that storyline, it leads you right into it.
Into it. Awesome. That's yeah. No, I was going to say.
That's exciting, right?
Yeah, that's very, very, very exciting. And I mean, so many new things that's coming out. And I mean, myself, I'm super excited about, of course, the the House of X, because I really want to know if it's going to be in, that House of M.
Right, what it's going to... I'm excited. I want some hints, but we'll have to wait. I'm sure they'll give us some more in the next few months. So.
Awesome. Okay, any other news?
Well, actually, one more.
Oh, you have one more.
But that's it.
Okay.
It's a smaller announcement, but apparently after the event, The War of Realms, they will be having a Valkyrie standalone title.
Really?
Valkyrie #1. So we're super hyped about that. Of course, loved her in Thor Ragnarok. Obviously, she's taking a bigger role because she's going to be in Endgame.
Right.
And who knows what her role will be in Phase 4. So very exciting. If you liked her, if you like that character, definitely want to keep your eyes peeled. That should probably, it said that it's coming out after the War of the Realms.
All right.
So probably around like December.
So late.
Or maybe a little before. Winter.
Got it. Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, that was it for C2E2 announcements. Woo!
C2E2. Wow, man.
It's crazy.
There's a lot of things coming. Just a lot of things to get ready for, guys. And of course, we're going to be the ones for you to tune into so we can talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Baby.
So don't miss out. All right. Okay, CO. So we actually have a question this week. I know we usually do our hot takes, but this one is kind of, this could be a hot take in a way. I mean,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's a question and we got to give our honest, answer to it. So we had a fan ask us who our favorite superhero team is, and not just favorite superhero team. Who do you think is the best team and the worst team of all of comic book lore? And so do you have your teams?
I sure do.
Okay. All right. You want to go first?
I'm going to go with it. Go with it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I love talking about this.
All right.
Now, gut reaction.
Gut reaction.
My absolute favorite team, obviously, is the Teen Titans.
Teen Titans.
I'm shameless.
Okay.
The animated show back in the day on Cartoon Network, got me into DC Comics because I read a lot of indie stuff before that.
Yeah.
But Teen Titans, the original, the new Teen Titans team with Raven and Cyborg and, blah, blah, blah. Reading that absolutely pulled me into comics. Cool. I would not be a DC fan now without
if it wasn't for Teen Titans. Gotcha.
So my gut reaction is Teen Titans.
Okay, I got that.
So now the best team?
Yes.
That's a tough answer.
Best team.
I think a lot of the teams are really good.
Okay.
Inherently.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, a lot of them have their slip-ups, but there wouldn't be comics without some slip-ups.
That's true.
But if I have to pick the best team, I'm going to say the Justice League.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
All right.
Listen, I picked it first.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, the Justice League. I think they are a very well-rounded team. I feel like they've got all of their bases covered.
Yeah.
And generally, they're usually pretty... They do, they have, what's the word for this? When you play fight, if that makes sense. They have great training exercises.
Okay.
They have plans in case of emergencies, because of Batman.
Yeah, because of Batman.
Emergency preparedness. So I feel like they're a really, really good team.
Okay.
And, even though the Tower of Babel storylines exist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that they always... They succeed more often than they fail. And I feel like they don't fail for personal reasons because they're morons or they mess things up. It's because they got outmatched or something. But then they come back and they
come back and redo.
Okay. So I think they're really a good team.
Gotcha.
At the heart of it.
The heart.
If I have to be more selective, I would say the Justice League Dark is my particularly I feel like a really good team. Okay. Especially the new one. They have a new team lineup right now. It's Wonder Woman and Zatanna and some characters like that. And Wonder Woman's the leader.
Yeah.
So I feel like, Wonder Woman was just born to lead. She never gets the opportunity.
That's right.
So I feel like their team specifically is pretty strong.
Okay.
So
Justice League Dark, you're saying is the best team.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If I have to say, because when you say Justice League,
there's so many iterations of it.
Right. Or not even, but if you think the Justice League Unlimited TV show, that's the real, the Justice League show we saw was such a small, that big team.
Yeah.
It's a massive team.
It's massive. Okay.
That's your subcategories.
All right.
I'd say Justice League Dark.
So who's your worst superhero team?
Worst team. This is a hard answer for me because I hate admitting it. So you guys are really lucky you eked this out of me.
All right.
But if I had to say a superhero team was the worst team, I actually have to say Watchmen.
The Watchmen. That's your team, though.
I know. I love them so much. But I love them because they're garbage.
They're just bad people.
They're bad people.
I see.
And they're like really bad at superheroing. They're always like sniping at each other. There's like way too much personal drama and like you need to just focus on the task.
Right.
You know, and like the Avengers really kind of jazzed me up because of that, like with Civil War and stuff. I'm like, y'all, put your personal differences aside,
right?
Come together as a team.
Yeah.
And I feel like Watchmen, they like own that more than anyone has ever owned that. So I just, you know, and then they let the world. But the world ended on their watch.
That's true.
You know, like that villain got the best of them, and I love Ozymandias, and I got to give them credit because he's a really good villain.
Yeah.
But like. Still, y'all mess. If they hadn't have been having all them little fights and cat fights and hissies and drama and stuff, they would have figured out the conspiracy way faster. And I will say Ozymandias played that up and took advantage of the drama so that he could distract them. But it's like, still, y'all, get your shit together.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to them, even though I love them. They're garbage.
The worst team.
Just really bad.
All right.
But what about you? Let's hear it. I want to hear you.
Well, my gut reaction, favorite superhero team. It's no surprise here. It's my Turtles.
Those are not superheroes.
They are.
It does not count.
Ninja Turtles are superheroes. What are they then?
They are heroes.
They're superheroes.
Ooh, mean you.
Huh? I'm just saying, CO. Okay, they're brothers, man. That's the key thing too. Their family, their blood, they're bonded. So of course they're gonna have their back like no other. You know,
that's true. I will say that.
Yeah, it's that family bond, yo. If like you see your little brother getting beat down by somebody, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Like, nah, I ain't gonna have that.
Like our literal, real military tries to replicate the bonds that family and brothers have.
That's what I'm saying. So, they have a brotherhood.
I will say that. You're right.
Okay,
that's good.
Yes, Ninja Turtles, baby. That's my gut reaction. Superheroes. That's right, CO. Superheroes. Also, but you know what? All right. That is my gut.
I want to hear your best team now.
Best team?
Best team.
Well, you took my best team, unfortunately.
But they are the best.
Justice League, best team. I had to think about this for a while because I was thinking, okay, you got Avengers, you have X-Men, you have so many different teams from all over comics. You got Power Rangers, but I just think, like you were saying, that's pretty much word for word my thing.
They've just got the organization
everything covered.
Down.
You know, you got Supes, you got Batman, you got Wonder Woman, you got the Trinity. I'll take the Trinity, against pretty much almost everybody else. Them three, I'm betting the house on with those three.
They're like the cake.
Yeah.
They're the cake, and then everyone else is like the icing.
Right.
Like it's better together, but at least you can get through it.
Yeah.
If you've got just the cake.
And not alone, you got the Flash. You got Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got Martian Manhunter. You have so many people. I just think they have all their bases covered. They got the Watchtower in the sky.
Yep.
You know, it's just, best team, Justice League.
And I know you're going to hate to hear this, but that organization, I've realized now as I'm talking about it, is because of Batman, though.
Yeah, whatever.
Which gives them an edge.
No, I get that.
It does. But dang it, it's Batman who does it.
It's Batman, of course.
Even the Watchtower. He built the Watchtower. So.
Yeah, with that money. So they got money, they got power, they got everything covered.
They've got everything covered.
So I got to roll with the Justice League as far as the best team. Now, the worst team.
Oh, I'm so excited. What is it?
The worst team, to me, my opinion, the X-Men.
The X-Men.
Yes.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I didn't even think of Marvel teams. I don't read a lot of Marvel books, so I guess it would be disingenuous of me to even answer with a Marvel.
Yeah.
But that is a good one.
They bicker so much.
They
like you were talking about
who slept with who.
You were talking about the Watchmen.
Yes.
X-Men to me is just as bad. Maybe not on the level of
they're not
psychologically.
They're not as dark.
But they are.
They have like more superficial, like who slept with who.
But it's real problems.
Secretly my mom.
Right.
Kind of.
Come on, man. You got X-Men that kind of come and go. You got some people who join Magneto. Magneto sometimes will join with the team, and then they get into their. It's just too much.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
They're messy. That's what
they
it
are.
Is. They're just
That's
messy.
what it is. They are. They're very messy. Now they get the job done. Some, they get
but
it
not
done.
very like professional. Like at least I love the Avengers. They're very like professional.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
But the X-Men,
yeah.
All I can think of, and I know that this doesn't even count because Deadpool, but you remember the Deadpool movie where they're trying to go to that orphanage?
Yeah.
And like they're standing outside, like they just look like a mess.
They did. Yeah, they did.
They look like they just showed up, and they're like, "Look, I'm wearing a special shirt." So like,
it's like,
you know,
to me, I think it's like, look, guys, we ain't really trying to hang out. We're here to get this done. Professor X, I mean, you have people arguing with him, and he's just
he can't like seem like, even though he's like, when they talk about leaders, like the teams, like he always comes up first,
right?
But like his team is always in a disarray. And he can't control Wolverine.
Nope.
He can't control Jean.
Nope.
He can barely control Cyclops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hot mess.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a hot mess.
So that's what it is. That's my
true.
worst team, the X-Men.
That's a good one.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Yeah, don't at me about
Don't at
any
me
of those.
about none of that. But you know what? I say that, but yes, at us, yo. At us at the comic section. Let us know if you think we're crazy, who your teams are. I want to find out from you guys. So definitely let us know. Comic section podcast at gmail.com. You can email us. And of course, you can add us Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Let us know your favorite team. All right. Well, before we wrap up another great issue of the comic section, we got events that's coming. Right? So, Theo, there's a lot of great ones that's coming up very, very soon. Like possibly this weekend soon, right?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay.
Woo. So we got some fun stuff going on. We have NashiCon this weekend.
Hey.
Which is an anime convention in Columbia, South Carolina. So it's still pretty local to us here in the Low Country.
Yeah.
But that one's going to be on April 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's a 3-day anime convention. So it's got the classics. It's got the staples. It's got karaoke.
Hey.
You know, it's got the maid cafe.
All right.
It's got the classics like vendors, artists, cosplay contests, you know, all those great things, panels, and
awesome.
stuff like that.
Okay.
But some special stuff that's only at anime conventions, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's a local show. It's easy to get to. I've actually been before. It's real low key. It's not crazy like Dragon Con.
Right.
You know, you can still have fun. There's people dancing down the hallways.
Oh, cool.
You can always hear music. That's how you know it's an anime convention.
Okay.
Always hear music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend it. If you want to stay local, definitely want to check that out.
Okay.
Now, if you want to go a little bigger, you want to have a good time. The Savannah Comic-Con is happening this weekend.
Ooh.
And that is a big show.
All right.
It is a mixed media convention, so that means it's got comics, it's got anime, you know, it's got some gaming, some wrestling. So it's got a little bit of something for everybody.
Okay, cool. I like that.
But this show is going to be in, obviously, Savannah, Georgia, on April 6th and 7th. It's a 2-day show.
Okay.
But it's humongous. The guests that they've got crazy big guests from comics. They've got a bunch of voice actors from anime and stuff. It's going to be a big show. So if that's kind of more your thing, then you definitely want to check out the Savannah Comic-Con. But yeah, I haven't personally gone, so I can't speak to it. But I know it's run by a company that does multiple events, so I know they're very reliable. So
awesome.
Definitely recommend it.
Cool, man. So we got 2 big ones that's going on. One in Columbia, one in Savannah. So make sure you guys, if you don't have anything to do, make sure you guys hit those up because it's going down if you're in the southern region of the U.S. Or if you want to take a flight, to all our international listeners out there, if you're looking for a con that's it's not too expensive either. It's not like you're paying like crazy amounts of money for. So be a great time to go do that. And also, if you feel like just wanting to see an awesome movie, of course, we got Shazam, guys. Shazam's coming out this weekend. Super excited to go see it. We'll definitely look for our review on the next issue because I know I've been hearing some great things about it. Speaking of, check out a clip right here.
Hey, covering her mouth if you're gonna kidnap her is not gonna make her less scared, okay?
Darla, it's me, it's Billy. I know I don't look like me. A wizard made me look like
Maybe don't start with the wizard, it's just gonna make her more confused.
Some old guy brought me to a temple and he made me say Shazam.
Rosa! Verbally triggered body manipulation properties? You can switch by saying Shazam!
Yeah, man. That excitement just went up another 10 notches. So definitely looking forward to seeing Shazam opening this weekend. What else you got?
Oh, man. The other thing, competing on the completely opposite spectrum is the rebooted Pet Sematary movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got chills on my arms, but let's give you guys some chills. Check out this trailer right now.
What's going on?
I wasn't ready to say goodbye to her.
You're scaring me. Just tell me what you're talking about.
It's my fault she died. I had to bring her back. There's a place rage deep in the woods, beyond the pet cemetery. It brings things back.
Are you happy, Mommy?
Oh, wow.
I don't need it. I don't need that.
You don't? Why not?
I think we already talked about this, but
yeah, we did.
That book gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
Yeah, that book was creepy.
Woo! So I'm not ready for the movie. And it looks really good. Like, I'm loving this trend of reboot. Like they did it a year ago.
Yep.
And that was stunning and gave me shivers.
And that's coming out. Chapter 2 is coming out this year. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. It looks genuinely like it's going to be really good. I like how they've changed a few things to kind of modernize it, and for the sake of storytelling.
Right.
Anyway, for the sake of storytelling.
Getting kind of hungry talking about steak.
Right? They stake them through the heart.
Stake them through the heart.
But yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good. I'm really excited. It looks beautiful.
It does.
So dark and spooky.
It does. Stephen
King,
loving
man.
The aesthetic. Stephen King is back in a major way. Yeah. Well, maybe he never left.
He never left.
But
he just had that show on the air.
Oh, that right. It was on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show.
That was pretty, people were losing their minds about it.
Yeah, I watched it.
You didn't like it?
It was alright.
Oh no! I did hear some people say it was a little fan servicey, but
I liked it though.
I like fan service.
No, it was. I like what they tried to do with it.
Yeah.
I just wasn't. It just didn't catch
grab
me.
You.
Yeah, the way I wanted it to. But hey, like you said, Stephen King is definitely in a major way. He's all over the place.
Oh
so,
yeah.
I'm super excited about that. So again, guys, make sure you go check out NashiCon. What else we have? The Savannah Comic-Con, Shazam, and Pet Sematary. Oh man, it's gonna be a busy weekend.
It's gonna be a really crazy weekend.
Jam packed.
I gotta see 2 movies this weekend.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Come on, that's right. That's right. That's what you signed up for, man. That's what we're here to give you guys.
I mean, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
All right. Well, hey guys, that wraps up another great issue of the comic section. Issue 17, guys. We're 17 in, and also you're watching on video. Shout outs to the Statue Fanatic, man, our talented producer. And yo, man, you see the awesome new banner we got? Have you checked it out?
Hey guys, look at that.
Yeah, that's cool, right? You know what I'm saying? Adding more and more elements to the show, man. So we're definitely growing every day, which I'm super excited about. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for sharing, because we're definitely getting a lot of great feedback. We're getting a lot of shares. People are letting everyone know to tune in to the awesome podcast, which is the comic section. You know what the goal is?
What?
The goal is to be number 1, period.
Forever? Always?
Number 1, man. We're
in the whole country?
Not just the country.
Oh, in the world. I'm sorry.
That's right. The world. The world. You know what I'm saying? Like Pinky and the Brain?
Yes.
Yes. Trying to take over the world, man. The comic section, man. We're doing it.
I'm behind you.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're a team. I don't need you behind me. I need you side by side, man.
I'm beside you.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So, again, make sure you let us know your thoughts. Hit us up all over social media at the comic section. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Also, make sure you email us comicsectionpodcast@gmail.com. And as always, you can find us on all podcast streaming platforms. So you already know what that is. You know the list. I don't have to go over it. But if I have to, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, Apple, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're all over the place. And youtube.com/The Statue Fanatic. I am your host, Jason, alongside my talented co-host,
Lucio.
And we are out. See you next week. Peace.
Editorial content in this issue of the Comic Section podcast was used from the following .coms: CBR, Variety, Comic Book Movie, Hollywood Reporter, Yahoo, Marvel, comicbook.com. Oh, I already said .com. Comic Book. And the YouTube channels of Entertainment Access, Paramount Pictures, TV promos, Marvel Entertainment, and movie clips trailers. Video for issue number 17 was edited by Statue Fanatic on YouTube, and the audio was edited and produced by RedmanActual.com. Redman Actual Audio Production, Voice.
Redman Actual.